Hello everyone. Hope you had a great Monday. For mine was not too bad, but being that it is Monday means spooky places. And this week we shall visit a few reportedly haunted hotels in Mississippi. And the first stop is the Cedar Grove Mansion Inn in Pittsburgh, Mississippi. Cedar Grove is a haunted historic mansion built in 1840. You may hear heavy footsteps roaming the halls late at night, and perhaps the soft sounds of a woman crying. One of the owner's son was killed in a duel on the property. Some have seen a child and heard voices, but most common paranormal incident is the scent of a pipe. The pipe smoke in the gentleman's parlor. It is thought that the spirit of John Klein, the owner of the house during the Civil War, smokes his ghostly pipe when he is dismayed. We now move to the Monmouth Plantation in Natchez, Mississippi. This beautiful and elegant large antebellum mansion first came into existence in 1818. The entity of General John A. Quitman began to make his presence strongly known when the new owners, Lanny and Ron Riches, bought Mammoth Plantation in 1977 and began to carefully restore the mansion and property, which wasn't in very good shape. It was in a state of deterioration. Restoration workers felt a strong presence watching what they were doing closely. Being brave and courageous in life, the entity of General John A. Quitman would boldly stomp around the hallways and areas around the inside of the mansion at all hours of the day. Everyone in the owner's family heard the stomping except for the wife. The restoration workers, the staff, and even the police heard the heavy footfalls, which seemed to begin in the attic area and spread downward into the mansion. On occasion, guests have been treated to a late-night inspection by the good general himself, checking up on his visitors to his room, to his home perhaps, trying to help the owners keep an eye on the visitors to Mammoth Plantation. A patron in room 30 awoke to see the entity of General John Quitman dressed in his blue pre-Civil War military uniform walking toward his bed, his boots making a clicking sound on the room's brick floor. Satisfied with the guest, the entity disappeared. And the last stop for this week, my friends, the Anchuka Mansion, Pittsburgh, Mississippi. The original home was built in 1830 by a local politician, John W. Malden. Entity of a young woman, Archie, or Archer, dressed in a long brown dress, has been seen since 1966, standing in either the parlor or the dining room, close to the fireplace. She started appearing in 1966 when Jack Lavender, his wife, and his daughter, Mel, moved into Anchuka Historic Mansion. The Lavender family and her butler had all seen, as well as others throughout the years. Her presence has been strongly felt on occasion in these rooms. In the slave quarter, a strong presence is sometimes felt there by guests as well. It seems that some entity left from the hospital days is still hanging around. There are reports of unexplained activity attributed to a soldier who died there. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the tales for this week, and wishing you all a spooky